Heyo everybody, Haku here with a bit of a special video. So last week Boss Jesse did a giveaway Tower of God trivia contest and I was planning to watch it live, but I didn't get a chance to watch it live. So yesterday I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch the VOD to it and everything. And so I watched the intro. He said there was going to be 20 questions. I got to the first question. I was like, oh, I know the answer to this one. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, this would be a really, really good video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up the stream here. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I'm just going to jump question to question because I know a part of it got muted because of copyright from the Tower of God anime OST and everything. So I'm just going to go question to question, answer them, see how we do. And I'm going to link Boss Jesse, I'm going to link the VOD, his Twitch channel, all of his stuff here in the comments and description and everything. So definitely go check his stuff out. But I thought this would be really fun to do because I was also just taking Tower of God quizzes recently on Sporkle or whatever. Just seeing how I did, and there was one about the Tower of God quotes or whatever. I was like, this one's kind of tough. I straight up don't remember some of these. And I think Boss Jesse was the one who made that because I finished the quiz. I noticed like in the bar or whatever it said it was made by him. I was like, it's Boss Jesse. He made this. So just the first question, I knew the answer to it, but it is pretty kind of difficult, so I'm worried. I'm like, am I gonna look like a complete idiot? Because I think this is gonna be tough. I think that's what's gonna be fun about it, is I feel like these 20 questions are going to be pretty tough. Or maybe it's only 10. I think it's 20 though. Either way, we'll see when we get into it. But yeah, I'm going to go answer these. If you want to play along with me, I won't just blurt out the answer instantly. I'll give you a second to think of your answer, or you can just pause the video or whatever before I just jump straight to the answer into the next question. But yeah, I guess that's all I really need to say for the intro. Again, it's one of those things I like to always say. Any of you could always definitely know way more than me. I think tons of you could probably, if I don't get a perfect score, tons of you could probably get perfect scores and beat me on this quiz. I feel like because I have spent years and years rereading and doing videos on Tower of God, I do feel like I probably know more about Tower of God than most people, but I always say that does not mean I know everything. There are totally things that I forget or that I reread and I'm like, oh, wow, I am basically rediscovering this because I completely forgot this existed in the story. So yeah, either way, long intro out of the way, let's go ahead and start trying to answer these questions. Alright, and I actually forgot about this. I was just going to jump to the first question, but actually there are 20 questions. There's this rules page. There are 20 questions. All the answers can be found in the webtoon, no blog posts, which actually, I don't know if that makes things easier or makes things harder. I can't tell. The tiebreaker thing just has to do with the people, in chat trying to answer and everything. 2 minutes per question. I'll stick to that. I won't take any longer than 2 minutes to answer these. And I'm not going to give myself half credit because, again, we're just doing this for fun and all. But yeah, let's go ahead and figure out where the first question is then, I guess. So I don't want to skip too far ahead and see the answers for any of these. I gotta hit play really quick to skip over to it. So who was the first character that appears on panel in Tower of God? This one I already knew. It's a difficult question, but I already knew this one. So I'll give you a second answer if you're playing along. But this is a difficult one. I know the one who first appears on panel in Tower, or I'll just say the answer. It's Sammunade. I immediately saw the question and I was like, oh, let me do the rest of these because it's kind of difficult, but I knew it was Sammunade appearing first in chapter 0 or whatever. If you were telling me chapter 1, I actually wouldn't know. I actually don't know which is the first panel where we see a person in chapter 1. I don't know if it's Rachel's back running away, the big zoomed out shot where we're kind of looking down at a diagonal angle at her running, or if it's the close-up of Bomb's face panting as he's running after her. I actually don't remember if it's Bomb or Rachel that's shown first in chapter 1, but I do know in chapter 0 the first character ever on panel is Sammunade, and I probably wouldn't know that if not for people bringing it up pretty often, I guess, like as just a random piece of trivia. Like somebody, I don't remember who it was, but somebody in their reactions to the character poll, I think, said, "Oh, Samunade, that's the first character that appears on Battle of Tower of God." So yeah, if it wasn't for like people bringing that up somewhat often, I actually probably wouldn't know it. But yeah, let's go. I don't want to skip ahead and accidentally see the answers to any other questions or anything either. Alright, so let's... Alright. We have Sanwunade. I can't pause it from here, apparently. Yeah, question 1, answer is Sanwunade. So we got our first one correct. Let's just... I don't want to take forever to do this, so let's just jump to question 2 here. Alright. Okay. Who did White kill inside of the cat tower? I guess that's... Well, I mean, he killed multiple people. He killed Urayo, and he killed, Namo. I always get Namo and Sola confused. He killed like, unless he's looking for more than one person. He killed Urayo in the cat tower. He killed... I think maybe what he's looking for is Namo. Let's think. Did he kill anyone else inside of the cat tower? No, because after he killed Namo, he used the mouse to get himself out of there. Unless they're not counting Urayo as a kill, but I'm like, he killed Urayo. Urayo just ended up getting absorbed by a soul guy. So, yeah, it's definitely both of them, but I think what he's looking for is probably Namo, but either way, let's see what we got here. Okay. Urayo and Namo. Okay, so is this one of the ones where, like, you need to know both of them? I'm assuming. So yeah, Urayo and Namo. Okay, we got question 2 right as well. I guess this is question 3. Okay. What ability does Bomb learn from Quant in Hide and Seek? That's reverse flow control. So again, oh, sorry, I'm jumping straight into the answers. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to, yeah, reverse flow control. You're going to have to, like, pause these, because I'm gonna be just blurting out answers. I can't help myself, I'm sorry. Let's see. What is question 4? We're on a roll so far. These aren't easy questions, though. I feel like these are ones that people could definitely forget about. What is the English name of Dewan and Cha's old team? That is the Hidden Grove. I actually don't... If you were to say the non-English name, I wouldn't know, actually. Like, the Hidden Grove... I don't know the Hidden Grove's, like, Korean name or whatever. Alright, on to question 5. Let's, how many wings did Yurik say he'd give Karaka for surviving Mr. Finger? That's a good one! This is a good question, because I straight up don't know this one. I think it's either 3 or 5, I think. Oh, that's... See? That's like such a good question. That's such a good question. Wow. Because it's so obscure, but like if you remember that, you remember that. I'm gonna say... A part of me wants to say 5. Watch it be like 8 or something. A part of me wants to say 5. But I'm actually gonna say 3, because I think isn't 3 what Kurudan was at? I don't remember. I'm gonna say 3, but I could be very, very incorrect here. 6. See, I'll give you... Again, that's just one random line that doesn't come into play anywhere else. So we are at now 4 out of 5. And like, again, here's the thing. Some of you could be beating me now because you know that one too. Crazy. Yeah, like, that's like one line. I did not remember it. What was Rack's secret alias at the workshop battle? It was Red Hawk, right? Red Hawk in the Den. Was him and Dan. Pretty sure it was Red Hawk. Yep, Red Hawk. Alright, so question 7. What do we got next? This is fun. This is fun. These are actually like really specific and sort of difficult. What name did Lopobia Ren use to disguise himself on the floor of tests? That's Yuga. Alright. He was disguised as Yuga. Or I don't know if there was an original Yuga that he took the place of, or if Yuga was always supposed to be Lopobia Ren, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I knew that was Yuga. Wait, what is... Why are we jumping straight to another picture of a guy? That's, oh, who's this guy? That's Yuglam Gote. or at least they show him and Royal Park at the same time, and I'm assuming that Royal Park is the, like when I made the character poll and everything, I assumed that Royal Park was the blonde lady, and that Juglum Gote, or Juglum Gote, however you want to pronounce it, is this guy, because he has a goatee, and I'm like, did CU name him Juglum Gote because he has a goatee? Like, that was my logic behind guessing which was which. But technically, I'm not sure if it's completely clear which one is Royal Park and which one is Juglum Gote, but I've always worked under the assumption that because he has a goatee that this was Juglum Gote and that the female member was Royal Park. So, hold on. Is this the answer? Let's see what we got. Yep, it's Juglum Gote. So that's probably a really difficult one. For those of you that got the 6 wings correct and everything else correct, I think I could have caught up with you on this one, because I think there's probably so few people who just see a picture and they're like, oh, that's Bruegel, that's Rasatani Egel, all these random characters from Revolution Road. So I think that one helped me out a bit getting that one correct. So far I've only missed one, right? Who was the first regular to make it past Liberation to all besides Bomb? It was a knock. But I was going to be like, Bomb? But no, it was a knock. Because they made the bet on it and everything, and they both bet on a knock. And Liberation was like, well, since we're both correct, I'll give it to you since I'm a ranker. So yeah, it's a knock. Alright. Let's see what we get with question 10. So far, we're doing good. We've only missed one. Or at least I've only missed one. I don't know about all of you. What tower native soda is named after Quant, and it's not Quoke, or it's not, Coke with a Q. What tower native soda? Oh man. Oh no. I don't remember this. I don't pay attention to all the random little brand names. Let me think. Oh no. Quant Spritz? I don't know. Oh man, I think it's Quant something. I think it's a 2-word thing, or maybe I'm just completely wrong. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna guess Quant Fizz. Quant Fizz. I don't know. It's Quant, another word I think, but I might just really be wrong. Oh, what is this? Quanta. Oh no, I don't remember it. So now we've gotten 2 wrong. Yeah, again, this is difficult. 2 wrong. I did not know that one. So I wonder if he came up with all of these off the top of his head. If so, that's like really impressive. The webtoon Rex a huge fan of bananas. What does he love in the anime? It's chocolate bars, which was a big disappointment. The banana thing was kind of funny and endearing, and it came into play when he had the cool conversation that I know Boss Jesse always says was a shame that they like kind of didn't really properly include in the anime, where he's like, I think what you lost was your banana. So again, yeah, I thought the last one was question 10 though, the Quant one, but no, I guess it's this one. It's chocolate bars though. Or is maybe just chocolate in general, but yeah, those little bars. Man, I don't know. I don't want to sit here and talk bad about the anime for an hour, so I'm just gonna move along. Why doesn't reverse flow control work on Reflejo? Huh, that's a good question. It's got to be something to do with Poken's shadow, right? Is it because he doesn't have like an actual physical body and he's just shadow? I think it might be something like that. Like, even though we like see a physical face and everything, I think he might like technically not have a physical body. He's just a shadow. I think that's the answer. I think the answer is that he doesn't like actually use a physical body because he's a shadow of Poken. Or is it just shadow of Poken? Being a shadow has no set flow. I don't think I should count that for me. I think I should count that as, I mean, I said it's because he's just a shadow, but I feel like I feel like saying that a being of shadow has no set flow is more specific than what I answered. So I think I should say I missed 3. I don't think I should give myself that one. All right, let's see what question 12 is then. Okay, waiting for Twitch. What is the name of White's strongest sword? The one we know of is Cullinan, correct? Cullinan was the most powerful one when he fought against Caliban. Before that, what was his sword when he fought Caliban the first time? It was some stone name. Oh man, now I'm not remembering it. I don't, like, if it was the name of his second strongest sword or whatever, I wouldn't remember that one off the top of my head right now. I know it. It's like on the tip of my brain, but I can't think of it. But I do know the strongest one is Cullinan, or at least it should be. Unless I'm just completely incorrect here. Yep, it's Cullinan. Okay, so yeah, only missed 3 so far. We're doing pretty solid. All right, let's see what question 13 has. Why won't Karaka eat with ginseng? He doesn't take his mask off in front of people he doesn't trust, is what he said specifically. And I've always liked this. My theory about it has always been, because we know that, you know, like, you know that ginseng gave him the armor or whatever. But my theory has always been, because ginseng gave him the armor, he says he can't die yet, and it's like they try to keep his identity a secret, and it's similar to the way they tried to keep the fact that Bomb was an irregular a secret from everyone. Only some people in FUG knew it. I think it's because Karaka is one of the Zahard clones or whatever, like Wangnan, like the boss. That's why I think Karaka wears the mask and wears the armor, because think about it. This guy is supposed to be a slayer of FUG, supposed to be higher up in FUG. If they all knew, if people knew that he looked exactly like Zahard, I just feel like that might cause some people to turn against him, or some people to try to use him in the wrong way. So I personally think that's why Karaka wears the mask. But the answer to this question, he says it's because he doesn't take his mask off in front of people he doesn't trust. I do remember that one. Alright. He can't take his mask off in front of someone he doesn't trust. Yep. So, again, another one I remembered. So we're at what? 10 out of 13? It's pretty solid. How does Shibisu convince Ruelmon to help combat Kel's forces? He tells him he'll get to meet Andrasi. I don't remember if it's he'll get to meet Andrasi or get to go on a date with Andrasi. I feel like it's he'll get to go on a date with Andrasi. I think it's more than just he'll meet her, because meeting Andrasi is whatever. You can tell anybody that you can meet Andrasi, but I remember specifically like Hatsu or whatever being like, dude, you can't promise this, Andrasi's gonna kill you. So I think it's more than just meeting. I think it's a date with Andrasi. And that kind of also goes with like her betting the date with Bomb or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to say a date with Andrasi. He says Andrasi will sing for him. No! No! I was so close, but no, so far. Alright, so 4 have been incorrect. I've lost 4 of them so far. And again, I thought last one said question 13 too, so again, I'm not sure what exact number we're on or whatever. Who was Beto Beto's sworn enemy? The toy she had as a child that broke her teeth was Beto Beto's sworn enemy. I think her father gave it to her for her birthday or something. I don't remember those details. A toy your father used as a prank. Yeah, she bit into it and it broke her teeth. So, yeah, I even remembered her father giving it to her part. Alright, so let's see what question 15 is then, I guess. What mythical beast do Raccoon and Bomb kill in stage 7 of the Hidden Floor? Ooh, that's a good one. Because I don't remember the names of the random beasts or whatever. I'm gonna say it's named after an actual mythical beast, and I'm going to say it's not Dragon. It can't be, because I think Dragon gives the scrolls out in the second floor, or the second stage of Hidden Floor. So I don't think it's Dragon. I'm gonna say Basilisk, but I do not remember. I'm like telling you all that this is just a shot in the dark. This is a random guess. I'm gonna say Basilisk. Because it sounds like maybe that'd be something that would be here. Minotaur, stage 7th, Labyrinth. Again, that was probably like one panel, and this is right before the Kun versus Kaseya stuff, right? Where he gets like stabbed and injured, and he's like hiding out by himself in that one little alcove. Yeah. Okay, so Minotaur, that's my 5th one wrong. So again, I knew this was going to be tough, but I was actually hoping for a perfect score. I was hoping to do better than this. Who did Dada Kaseya take hostage in the hidden floor? That one's difficult. That one's really difficult. Who did Dada Kaseya take hostage? Was it Wangnan or Misang? It might have been Misang. Who did she take hostage? I don't think it was anyone from Bomb's main team that was with him. It was somebody from Rachel's side of things, because, like, Rachel ended up with Bomb's team as Icarus, and then that left Joaquin, Yura, Wangnan, and Misang. And I know that Wangnan ended up with the Excalibur sword thing, whatever. It might be both Wangnan and Misang. I know Yura went with Wang, I believe. I believe Yura went with Wang. And then White ended up fighting the sword or whatever. And yeah, I guess Traveler had to be there too and stuff. I'm gonna say this is another one like the Who Did White kill in the Cat Tower thing, where there are 2 answers. I'm gonna say Wangnan and Misang, but I'm not confident. It could even be Icarus maybe, but no, I don't think so. No, I'm gonna go Wangnan and Misang, but again, I don't actually remember this one. Who did she take hostage? Oh, wait, what did Misang wear? Hold on, where's the answer then? Hold on. But what did Misang wear over her head? Oh, was she the one with the pumpkin? Did they both have pumpkins, her and Prince? I'm gonna say a pumpkin, but I feel like I missed the answer somewhere. Did he just skip to the wrong slide or something? Hold on. This was the Minotaur, right? This was the Minotaur. Then who did she take hostage? It was Misang. Oh no. I said Misang and Wangnan. So yeah, I don't know if I should give that to myself or not. But I said Misang first. I don't know. That one's a big question mark. 5 missed and 1 question mark. Because yeah, like I said, that was kind of a guess. I didn't really remember. And what did she wear? I'm going to say a pumpkin. I think they both wore pumpkins, but I'm not sure. I see the picture here in the little preview thing. A pumpkin. Okay, so yeah, it was a pumpkin. Alright, what was the next question again? What was the next one? Something about Yiwa? What's the name of the place that Yiwa follows Viol to after the 20th vote? Ooh, it's like it's a regular karaoke place or something, right? Is it just regular karaoke bar? Is that it? I think it might just be that. I don't remember the actual name of the place. I'm just going to say regular karaoke bar. Regular's karaoke. Ah, I was so close, but that's like a proper title, so that doesn't count. I got it wrong. I was really close, though. I just added a word, basically. Yeah, man, I was so close to that one. So close. To this obscure answer. Is that Chunhwa and Danhwa? What is this? These 2 simps have specials. Oh, their swords, Krishna and Narumada. Easy. This is an easy one. Krishna and Narumada. Alright, is this the answer? Oh, what? 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 Krishna and Narumada? What? Oh, we're back to this. Okay. I'm a little lost here. The preview that it gives me at the bottom of the timeline is not what it's showing. Yeah, Narumada and Krishna. Because there are 2 rivers in India, so we can assume that the other 5 holy swords are also named after rivers in India. At least, pretty sure that's right. What was that up with Mule Love there? What was Mule Love's rounded Shinsu score from the punching machine in Millions? Wow! I don't remember any of their scores, let alone Mule's. Was it 38 million? I don't remember whatsoever. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to say 38. Don't remember at all. 13. Wow, I overestimated Mule Love there. Okay, yeah, I don't remember any other scores. Doesn't look like there's any bonus questions. So let me just flip back to Facecam real quick. That was super fun. I actually really enjoyed that. I loved how difficult it was. I was not expecting to have that much trouble. There were so many things, and like it was difficult, but it wasn't completely unfair. It's like you either remember this one obscure thing like regulars karaoke or the Six Wings. You remember this one specific panel or you don't, you know? Because like there were so many things that like people don't talk about the Six Wings. There were so many things that people don't talk about is the thing. People don't talk about the Six Wings thing, like ever. I don't see anybody ever talking about the different wings with the wall hike song badges and stuff. So it's like there's so many topics that everybody talks about again and again and again, but some of these questions were from topics that people just don't talk about. And I love that one of them was the 7 holy swords, because I always say that I feel like I care more about that subplot than CU does. So yeah, that was really, really fun. Like I said, I'm going to leave links to all of Boss Jesse's stuff here in the comments, in the description. Go watch all of his stuff. Be on the lookout for more stuff like that, I suppose. Yeah, that was incredibly, incredibly fun. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know how you did, which ones you got or which ones you missed in the comments. I can't believe, though, I missed that many. What did I get? 5 wrong and 1 questionable. 5 definitely wrong. And the questionable one is where I said like Miseng and Wangnam, but it was just Miseng. I thought it was another one of those trick ones where it was more than one person, though, like with who White killed. Yeah, either way, I guess big thank you to Boss Jesse for having made that, and big thank you to all of you for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of how I did, again, how you did, all of that. Subscribe for more Tower of God, much more on the channel. I'm recording 2 more Tower of God videos right after this, and I have a ton of other things I need to post too. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or link will be in the description. Massive thank you to those of you who are already patrons. Again, I'll make some kind of patron end card here eventually. I'm sorry, I just get so caught up in like recording and making videos that I keep forgetting to do it. Super sorry about that, but I will eventually, and I'll eventually like sort of make the Patreon better and like also add like channel memberships and stuff. I'll do it when I can. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.